Hi, this is Claire Parsons, founder of the Brilliant Legal Mind blog, lawyer, meditation teacher, and author. And this is a mindfulness basics video about how to find your breath. Breath practice is what many people think of when they think of meditation. The instructions seem simple. You are supposed to focus on your breath and return, ideally without mentally flagellating yourself, to the feeling every time your mind wanders. But as soon as you sit down to get started, you may be greeted by the somewhat disturbing recognition that you have no idea how to find your breath. This may be shocking since presumably you've been breathing your whole life. You may think, how can I not find my breath? I just had it a minute ago. You may feel as foolish as that time, or in my case, all those times, you rushed into the grocery store for a quick purchase and realized you didn't pay attention to where you parked your car. Sigh. In truth, this may be a collective sigh. Many of us have trouble finding our breath, or at least settling on a focal point that works for us, at first. In my view, if you notice that you aren't quite sure what it means to focus on your breath, that's actually a good sign. It means you are starting to slow down and you're noticing things that you never noticed before. It means you are starting to ask questions about experiences you previously ignored or overlooked. That's one of the critical benefits of meditation practice can offer. So you should be encouraged by it instead of discouraged. Beyond this, the reason it might be hard to find your breath is that there isn't any right answer. When you're told to focus on your breath, most teachers mean to focus your attention on the sensations of the breath coming in and going out. The sensations are the thing and not the thoughts or judgments about it. Different teachers, however, recommend different focal points. Some traditions instruct students to focus on the tip of one's nose to feel the flow of air in and out. Others recommend focusing on the feeling of rising and falling in the chest or belly as the air fills your lungs. Which should you choose? My recommendation is to start with the place that calls out to you the strongest and stick with it. When I started meditating, I focused on my nose because one of the first books I read about meditation recommended that. I struggled immensely with this. For me, the sensations of the breath just weren't very strong at the tip of my nose. After I attended a Zen retreat, I asked the teacher, and she said she focused on her belly because she wanted to get as far away from her head as she could. I liked that answer a lot and tried focusing on my belly. Voila, problem solved. My practice got much easier and my mind started unconsciously settling on my breath as I went about my daily tasks. Does this mean that the belly is a better focal point than the nose? Not in my opinion. What it means is that the belly is a better focal point than the nose for me. For anyone new to meditation, I recommend focusing on the area that is strongest so you can get your practice started without much struggle. In the early stages, the important thing is to establish a habit and do what helps you focus and doesn't discourage you. Once your habit is established and you know your mind and body a little bit better, you can branch out and explore. In fact, if you use guided meditations, you will probably end up doing this automatically because some teachers will direct you to focus on a different aspect of the breath. Breath practice is an excellent place to start when you first are learning to meditate. It is infinitely scalable, so you can start with sessions as short as 1 or 2 minutes and grow your practice to lengthier sessions over time. In addition, the breath is an ideal focal point for meditation because it is always with you. Lawyers today lead busy, active, and mobile lives, but no matter where you are or what you are doing, you can pause for a bit of mindfulness during your day to calm yourself and refocus on the most important issues in any given moment. Once you have developed a comfort level with breath practice, you can use it to begin exploring other types of mindfulness practices that can help you in your life or practice. There's tons more relating to meditation, breath work, yoga, and mental health on the blog. And you can also find more on my book, How to Be a Badass Lawyer, which is available many places online. Please subscribe or reach out to me on LinkedIn. Thanks, everybody. That's the end.